Good day, viewers. Welcome to this channel. Are you aware of what is currently going on in Nigeria? Please watch this video and tell us your take in the comment section.
Dear citizens of Nigeria, the Naira manipulation that began on Binance has now shifted to bybit. It is the work of emergency lovers of Nigeria. The authorities are aware of it. The same way our government moved against Binance is the same way they will fish out those price gouging the Naira on bybit. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. There is no country in the world that survived with propaganda and lies. Before, they said it was Binance that is making the Nigerian Naira to depreciate and lose value. Now, after they have exited the Binance, for them not to be ashamed that, oh, Binance has left Nigeria and the Naira is not appreciating, they started using our foreign reserve to make sure they back up the Naira. They try to make it to come back to 1,000 Naira so that they can justify that, oh, it was Binance that was making Naira to depreciate. Everything they were doing was cut up. When Bloomberg exposed the data from the CBN showing that the Nigerian government, through the CBN governor, that they are using the Naira to back up, they are using the dollar, our foreign reserve, to back up the Naira, to make sure that the Naira now have value. But that is an artificial value now. They have shifted the grudges now to bybit. Reno Omokri is calling the Nigerian government to stop bybit again. Now, Bybit, Binance, all these application of cryptocurrency companies, they exist in another country. Why is it that they are not affecting the economy of other countries? Why is it that only Nigeria has problem of Binance, of Bybit, and so on and so forth? So if countries in the European Union are still using Binance, they are trading with Binance, doing all sort of things, it is not reducing the value of the economy, but it is contrary, adding value to the economy. Where has Nigeria got it wrong? I believe this is just propaganda. Now, someone sent me this message this morning regarding the depreciation of Naira that has started again. He says, I'm not surprised. As an economy student, then we were taught that there are ways to conquer inflation and devaluation. Number one, produce more. Number two, reduce imports and increase exports. Number three, encourage industrialization. Number four, less demand from foreign currencies. Number five, create more employment opportunities. Number six, boost agriculture because it is bedrock of manufacturing because most of the raw materials comes from agriculture. Number seven, stop borrowing and start saving. Number eight, ensure a safe environment for all. Number nine, uninterrupted power supply. Number 10, encourage tourism and foreign investors in the country. None of this was put in place. Rather, they choose to use the reserve to create a superficial solution to curb the Naira crisis. Now we are back to square one. So this is just the problem, and this is the point I was trying to explain in my previous videos. Now, number one, produce more. A country that don't produce, no matter how you tell people, buy made in Nigeria, buy this, buy that, what are they going to buy? What they are producing in Nigeria is not enough for Nigerians to use, and you are telling them to buy made in Nigeria. Are they going to buy it from the air or from here? That is number one. We've got to produce, and that is why someone like P2B was talking loud then. We need to turn Nigeria into a production state, into a production country, from consumption to production. That is number one thing you could do to make sure you increase the value of your currency. Number two, reduce import and increase export. And that has to do with the products you are producing. If you are producing more cocoa, you are producing more rubber, now you can export. But now, the rubbers Nigerians are producing is not enough to manufacture the plastics and the necessary things we need in Nigeria. That is the point number two. Number three, encourage industrialization. How would you encourage industrialization? By, putting in good policies that will make sure it will not affect companies. Not that companies are folding every day because of the high cost of fuel, because they are losing almost all the companies in Nigeria. They run at loss, including this year we have entered. So many of them are running at loss. Now, talk about less demand from foreign currencies. Yes, less demand from foreign currencies. But how do we have less demand from foreign currencies? Where EFCC is accusing Naira Bendo that he transferred from the state account 700-something thousand, close to $1 million to his children account in abroad. When state governors, president are encouraging all this dollarization of our economy, and they are blaming Binance and Bybit. How do we get out of this propaganda that people are covering the truth and try to bring up the lies to look like the truth? It's so unfortunate. Now, number 6 is number 5, sorry, create more employment opportunities. I don't have to explain anything about that. Number 6, boost agriculture, because it is the bedrock of manufacturing, because raw materials comes from agriculture. Now, that is the same thing P2B was talking about, that the vast land in the northern part of the country is enough to fuel the whole Africa. That we should encourage the mechanization of agriculture for commercial purpose. But everything he said, to govern is not easy. People who hijack power in the name of Eminokan is my turn, they are unable to do this. Number 7, stop borrowing and start saving. Who are you going to tell to stop borrowing? The federal government? No, absolutely. They aren't going to stop borrowing. They won't stop borrowing because borrowing is their hobby. They love borrowing. They love spending the money because they feel that after their government, they will leave it for the other government coming in. Well, but little do Nigerians know that we are sitting on a gunpowder of economic disaster. Now, number 8, ensure a safe environment for all. Now, we don't have a safe environment in Nigeria. This is holistic. Insecurity, all part of Nigeria, from the north to south, east to west. Nowhere is safe. Little do people know that this year, majority of Nigerian farmers, they planted little. So the time of harvest, that is where we are going to understand what inflation is, not now. Because people did not plant because of insecurity, because of the Fulani bandits who are in the bush kidnapping people. And don't forget that people in the northern part of the country, they are still paying tax to bandits before they will be able to plant. Then, that is about the safe environment. Number 9, uninterrupted power supply. You all can bear me witness what happened in Abia State when the news of uninterrupted power supply was announced, even though it has not started well with them, but people now indicated interest to come to the state to start manufacturing. And as I can tell you today, both tires, so many countries are even coming, some have started. That is what industrialization brings to the economy. And also uninterrupted power supply, it enables industrialization, it enables the economy to flourish. Number 10, and the last there, encourage tourism and foreign investor in the country. Now, this tourism and foreign investment, you see, if people want to travel to a country, they will go to the news, they will go to YouTube to see people are going to the country, how are they feeling. Yes, we must promote tourism in our country, but the insecurity must be tackled. And the government must show that they have the ability to protect the foreigners who will be coming. Yes, I know that foreigners has been coming, but most of them are being guided by police. That is not how it is being done in other countries. I cannot travel to Switzerland, to Dubai today. Dubai police will be following me up and down. If we have security in the country, it's not all about police following you. It's all about everywhere being calm. So that is the situation. So when I saw what Reno Omokri posted, I say, this man, I don't know. I pray he will not run mad one day, because he's now confused. When he comes through this way, Nigerians will tell him, look, this is the truth. When he followed the other way, Nigeria will tell him, you are lying, this is the truth. So all the whole angle he's following, they are getting him caught. So he's now totally shattered and confused. But, the greatest enemy of a country are the people who carry propaganda, that the reason why the Naira is falling is because of bybit, because of finance. No. These things I just read out to you, these are the reason why our currency will continue to devalue. The IMF the other day warned Nigerians that they should not depend solely on the oil economy. The reason why they are warning them is because no country does that. No country does that, because your country, your currency, everything will be devaluing, everything will be going down. So that is what I have to say. It is time for us to start ignoring Reno Omokri, because he is a disaster. People don't even know that this more harm than good to Nigeria and Nigerians.